Hey guys, how you doing? Jasdeep here from Just Reviews. So today I've got a Realme 6 phone with me, and it's a great phone. I just got it like a couple of days back, and I've been using it like very intensely. So just wanted to give my thoughts if you're willing to spend some money on it. So which facts you should know about it. The phone in itself is very good and comes with 90 Hz of display. I think that's the main feature of this phone, but obviously the price is very low. It's like £219 in UK, and if you convert it to euros for Ireland, it's gonna cost like 230 euros. Let's get on with the review and see what you actually gonna get with this phone. So first of all, build quality of this phone is great. This is the plastic back, but feels like it's a glass, but if you just knocks it, you will know it's a plastic back. The Realme camera module is like a typical Realme, and it's just getting boring now, but yeah, it's there and it looks alright. The screen is bright enough, and I was using the 90 Hz display for the first time, and I thought like how it's gonna be. I don't know how to explain it, but maybe it's just they have reduced the timing of the animation, or I don't know what it is, but it feels very fast. But if you compare it with the actual 60 Hz display, the opening time of the apps is basically the same. Alright, maybe a little bit slow because this has the MediaTek processor. I'll give you all the specification of this phone on the screen. You will be able to see this phone itself. It feels heavy. It is not a slim phone. It's basically a thick phone, and after putting a case, and sometimes I do put a wireless charging module also, after that it just feels very thick and also heavy in your hand. But overall it feels okay in the hand because it's just a little bit narrow. If I talk about screen to body ratio, when I saw some YouTuber review of this phone, it felt like the bottom chin is very less, but when I actually got the phone, it's not less at all. It's just basically same as Realme X, which is like 2-year-old phone. So this you need to be bear in mind. About the punch hole, it's not that much small if you compare it with A51 or something, but it does the job done. And in games, most of the time it just chops the whole screen off, and just you need to play the game on the rest of the screen. After that, the speaker of this phone, it is very loud, and if you keep it on maybe 80 or 90, then it is the best I would say combination of the sound quality. But if you just put it up to the 100, then you can feel a little bit distorted sound. That's what I felt, and you can just hear the example by yourself.
सुने ना जान बोला भूल मैं करारे नॉर्थ साइड वाले मुंडे दिन च दिखांदे तारे माइक ते आवा मैं वेखी कि मैं पैने कुआड़े सुनदा चल कल्ले कल्ले नु लावा किनारे वड्डी तो वड्डी गल इत्थे ने मारदे सारे रैप च खेड़ा असी हाले तक ना हारे दुहाई मच गई मैदान च मैं आया ते ओही सोना हो गया जिनू भी हाथ लाया यारी लाके सिरा ना निभानी असी जानदे खंगण ना दइए वेरी वैर जदों पाया कनेक्शन इट्स अ नो साइड कनेक्शन.
When you're actually going to see or use the phone by yourself, then you might feel like there is a bluish tint, or like the viewing angles are not that much great. But after the whole phone setup and with automatic brightness bumped up, it just feels okay. I don't feel that much difference as compared to AMOLED. I know the AMOLED has a punchy color and deeper blacks, but this is not too bad either. Like, it does the job done, and after some time you'll get used to it and you won't feel the difference. But where you do misses some things is like always on display, which yeah, you might miss, because it's very common feature in these days. If you're used to of using a Samsung, they have a best always on display. Like you can also put any GIF file or GIF file over there, and the clocks and widgets, they're very good. In even in the Realme X2, always on display it has a great options, even on Huawei phone. But yeah, here you're not gonna get the always on display. The another thing I really like about this phone is the fingerprint sensor. Like it just works blazingly fast. If you see, so yeah, basically it works very fast. And I've used Apple iPhone with the Face ID, and I've used Samsung iris scanner, voice unlock, and the in-display fingerprint scanner. But yeah, I think this is the best one, because it is very quick, and I think it has a success rate of 100%. I never got it wrong yet. And face unlock is also very fast. The one problem I have with this one is raise to wake up. This doesn't work like all the time. It does give you some errors sometime. Maybe example now. Okay, so right now it's working fine. Obviously, see, it didn't work this time. It's not always works, so this you need to keep in mind. In Realme UI, I already got the update today, and yeah, it was about some fixing up some green screen issue, or which I actually didn't know. So I got the fix before I got the problem. And I actually liked the Realme UI in this phone. Like for example, the gallery app is great. Like it does the job done, and it's very fast, and I never seen like the pictures are going this small. It is even difficult to see. And in albums, it's nicely laid out, and if you go to explore, it actually finds out the faces very nicely, like 458 people in my gallery, which I didn't even know. The Realme UI is nice. You get the option to change the icons, and the overall touch and feel is great. Talking about touch, when you turn on the 90Hz display, touch sensitivity, it gets very nice. Like you just have to touch the phone with the tip of your finger a little bit, and it just works, and it works very fast. And it has the Android 10, so it comes with the Android 10 gestures, or you can call it like iPhone 11 gesture or iPhone 10 gestures. And I really like those gestures. I don't think so I can go back to the normal Android 9 gestures, because I'm just very much used to of those gestures, and it works very nice. And after that, if I talk about some negative points about this phone, it is obviously a camera. Camera is like 64 megapixel of main camera. I'll give you the specs on the screen. But like the ultra wide camera is basically no use. You can see by yourself. And yeah, so some cool features in this phone is like some sidebar, and you get the sidebar on in the gaming also. You can record it and you can take a screenshot anytime. Weather app, clock app, and alarm app is basically very inspired from the iOS, you can call it. And it works very nice, and the graphics are cool enough, and you're gonna like it. After that, in the end, if I talk about gaming, gaming is just basically hit and miss. I've used this phone for the PUBG and PES, Pro Evolution Soccer, and also played emulator. Surprisingly, emulator for PSP worked very nicely. I've used it on the Samsung A51. That was very poor performance, but on this, like, the emulator works very nice. I think maybe it's just something to the processor, but no drop frames or anything, and the whole God of War and Liberty City works very nice and fluid. Yeah, talk about PUBG. You can play it in the extreme settings also, but I've noticed the phone gets hot, like starting to get hot from the start. After maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes, it's gonna get hot. And if you're gonna play it for hours, then yeah, it will be very, very hot. And even in the Pro Evolution Soccer, this phone is getting hot. I never felt any phone getting hot in Pro Evolution Soccer. I've used a budget phone before on that game, and I never seen that happening, but it happening on this phone. So yeah, I think that would be all. In the end, I will talk about the battery. Battery, I was really surprised about the 30-watt supercharging. I put the phone on when it went to 19% and low battery sign, and I charged the whole phone maybe in 45 minutes. And I was actually looking to track the time, but before I looked the phone, it was already at 100%, so I'm not sure when exactly it reached to 100%, but I looked at after 45 minutes. So yeah, it's very fast. But on the other hand side, if you keep your phone on 90 Hz display, it's going to consume the battery very fast too. So I'm going to put the screenshots of my usage also. I've been using this phone from last night, and now it's almost on 21%. And yeah, the standby time is good though. The whole night I slept, phone only consumed 1% of the battery, so that's very good. So overall, yeah, great phone, a great purchase. I don't think so you're gonna regret buying this phone that much. But if you looking for a phone for the gaming or for the camera, then this ain't it. So you better look for something else. You might need to spend a little bit more money. But about this phone, yeah, definitely buy this phone if you just want a good performance. Not gonna disappoint you. All the apps opens very fast, feels very fast, and yeah, the 90 Hz display, you're not gonna get cheaper than this. So that would be all. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will try to answer. Consider subscribing if you do like this series kind of videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.